again. Thank you all so much for another awesome year of MOOnshake Adopt Me speed builds. I wasn't able to make as many videos this year, but either way, I still just as much enjoyed making content for you all. Now let's get on to the rankings. It's not bad, but I just think I could have done some things better. Looking at it again, I don't really feel much of the spring vibe it was supposed to give. There's so much more that needs to be added in my opinion.
Wanna be the one, but to you are already done. Tell me why'd you have to hit and run me now? I'm all alone crying ugly. You broke my heart just for fun. Took my love and just left me numb. Now it's 8 in the morning, 8 in the morning, all because of you. Another story that's sad and true.
I think the idea for this build was better than the actual turnout. I feel like more could be done, but I'm not exactly sure what I should have added to make this bedroom more cute and less modern.
I'll put a curse to her, hey you. Ain't no looking back now, you're dead and gone. My love is gone too. All my love is gone. All my love is gone. All my love is gone.
It's cute, but I feel like there's more I could definitely add. There are just so many elements of a Japanese-styled home that I'm missing. But I do really like the color palette for this home.
Be the one, but to you are already done. Tell me why'd you have to hit and run me now? I'm all alone crying ugly.
Cute color palette, and really like how I did the bed. I do think the bathroom is a bit small, but it works. There really isn't anything bad about the build, I just liked other ones more.
Another story that's sad and true. I can feel it pink in you. You had to be the one to let me down, to cut me through. Hate to see you with someone new. I'll put a curse to her, hey you. Ain't no looking back now, you're dead and gone. My love is gone too. All my love is gone.
Pretty much the same explanation as the last build. I really love the vibes this home gives off. So cozy and easy to the eyes. I think I could have done a better job of designing the outside of the trailer and bringing more life to the trailer's exterior. But I would love to have a trailer like this in real life. I think I could have done a better job of designing the outside of the trailer and bringing more life to the trailer's exterior. But I would love to have a trailer like this in real life. I really liked how I placed the bed with the door frame used as a window. The color scheme isn't too special, but I love how the influencer lights give off a purple hue. It definitely adds more to the home. Looking at it now, I'm not sure how I feel about those bottles being those colors. The feeling that the colors give off is so nice. It's refreshing and aesthetic. It's so pretty, and I didn't think it would rank so low. I guess I just liked other builds more.
Ever since I was little, I knew what I wanted. I used to see it, used to want it, then I got it, yeah, yeah. You got me sweating a little, playing hard to get, got me singing your favorite song. Is it working? Am I closer than my last try? Never thought I would still hold on after all that's been said and done. I go around and I go around and I go around, I go around. I'm always out, I am always out, I am always out.
This build was so hard for me, not gonna lie. It's such a big home and you have to think about the exterior too. There are definitely things that I would change to make it look better from the outside.
Why you making me play this game? What does your heart say? Is there still
But I think the inside is quite nice. The greenery that was added throughout the home gives it a more warm feeling. I'm honestly so loving my entryway.
I'm still feeling chemistry. Why keep me waiting so long? Never thought I would still hold on after all that's been said and done. I go around and I go around and I go around, I go around. I'm always out, I am always out, I am always out, I'm always out. I keep running so I don't have to go with the fact that I think about you so. I go around and I go around and I go around, I go around. Feel my head.
OMG, my hay bale is so adorable. I feel like there's a lot of empty space up here, and from the outside, the loft bed looks like a big wall in the middle of the window. I had to take a break before doing this part because I had no idea what to do. I actually did build stuff here, but then I ended up just deleting it all and starting over. But I think it still turned out well. I got to experiment with the scaling tool when making this build. It was a lot of fun playing around with the new tools that Adopt Me gave us. I'm just waiting for them to add undo and redo buttons. But this would be a really nice apartment in real life. Using the glass cups as stained glass has actually been an idea I've had for a while, but hadn't been able to make a build that would suit having them. I really like how the orange and yellow add just the right amount of color without being too overwhelming. I spent so much time scrolling through Pinterest when trying to find inspiration for this build. Are there things that I could have changed to make it better? Yes, but do I still love it? Absolutely. I didn't want to put this one too high in the rankings because I know there are probably other builds I've done that can top this one. But this tiny home kinda has a special place in my heart. Now if you're wondering about how I was able to get the space whale to float in the aquarium I made, it's pretty easy. I had to take out the glass blocks I used and then I placed a chair. I adjusted it to the height I wanted and had the whale sit on it. I deleted the chair, leaving the whale to look like it's actually swimming in the tank. This build is a part of the little city neighborhood I'm making in the bunker home. The outside kinda reminds me of a bookshop. I'm also really happy with how my window shelves turned out. I'm honestly so proud of the globe hack though.
Driving real slow on the passenger side. I couldn't be your sunshine. We're up in the air, but I'm down for the ride. I couldn't be your sunshine.
This home is beautiful. I was honestly worried that the use of so much white would make the build feel cold, boring. But I think the bits of red and green really gave the home character, I guess.
Every time you get in my living for lazy days,
would make a few color changes here and there, but this is a pretty nice home overall. I made this build right after Adopt Me released the botanical furniture. So I used the botanical pink with the egg crib color. And both shades of pink look so good together.
Could be your sunshine. Every time you get in my, baby, give me a raise. Give me a raise. Every time you get in my, living for lazy days. Up in a daze. Ooh, driving down the 405, never feel so alive. Yeah. Ooh, every time I'm all alone, can't help but pick up the phone, and I'm ringing it for you. Never wanna stop, never wanna slow down. Don't you ever dare turn this car around. Never wanna stop, never wanna slow down. Don't you ever dare turn this car around.
This is also in the bunker home. The exterior looks so cartoonish and it's so cute. After Adopt Me released the royal furniture, I've been so obsessed with the light teal color that I transferred from the royal chair. And I think it works perfectly with the other colors I use.
Can't help but pick up the phone, and I'm ringing it for you. And I'm ringing it for you. And I'm ringing it for you.
I really like how I used the arches to kinda separate the pet area from the dining-ish area. I think the vibe of this build is kind of similar to a dark academia themed one, but just more on the bright side. I was also able to use some colors that I don't normally use, so it was fun to kind of experiment a bit.
On your cheeks. 'Cause baby, in your absence life is boring, so I'll never leave. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light, feeling like a child through the days and the nights, living in your arms as years go by. It's easier to love, oh, easier to love, oh. It's nothing like the way that you adore me.
This bedroom was made in the same video as the airplane-themed loft bedroom. Right when you come in, it already feels so magical. The unicorn lights along with the purple sky walls add such a fairy tale-like vibe.
Place where I wanna stay. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light, feeling like a child through the days and the nights, living in your arms as years go by. It's easier to love, oh, easier to love, oh. If the sky is falling down.
I'm not sure if I have already said this last year, but I find tree houses to be very, very, very difficult for me to build in. The ceilings are really high, which means a lot of wall space I need to fill. I heard there are people who like tree houses, but they're not really for me. Even though tree houses may not be my favorite home to build in, I still tried anyways to improve my Adopt Me building skills. And I think this tree house turned out great. I'm especially proud of the outdoor area. It just adds so much more autumn to the home.
'Cause baby, in your absence life is boring, so I'll never leave. It's easier to love, oh, it's easier to love, oh, easier to love, oh, easier to love.
I would not recommend doing this build if you're a beginner Adopt Me builder. I had to continuously find different ways to build something in a way that it wouldn't stick into another room. You will find yourself trying to build in small spaces, which means playing around with the perspective of your screen to be able to click certain objects. But besides that, I still love the vibes of this home. I was trying to do a vintage look from what you can see in the title of the video for this build. And the little bunny chairs are just so cute.
On the road, I've been around the floor, rooftops, sliding doors, just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody, spending all of the night moonwalking, and with the view she could see her building. Try to tell her I know I feel it, keep me floating, I'm on my bed.
I love how the exterior looks. It looks like a little small shop. The inside of the home feels very techy, modern. I wanted the build to represent communication between loved ones. It would have been nice if I had access to the new sizing tool when making this build. Cause there are some things that I would like to resize that I think would make the home look better. By the way, the bottles above the pet bed that are in a circle shape is supposed to look like the loading circle thingy that you see when a web page is loading, in case you couldn't tell. I'm honestly so surprised with how well this build turned out. I wasn't sure if the color palette would be cohesive, and I've never built with the checkered floor before, but I think it all just somehow worked well together. The first thing I thought of when planning for this was the entry part being a literal telephone booth. And I think it's so cute. It's like right when you come into the home, you've just entered a new decade. I'm a bit iffy about the middle mirror's frame being made with glass instead of normal rings like the other two mirrors, but I wanted to show you guys that both materials still look nice with the checkered pattern. If you guys aren't sure how I did it, here's how. I bought two rings, whatever material you want, and colored one white and the other black, office chair black specifically. Then I placed the first ring where I wanted it to be and put the second one onto the first in a way that would glitch them together. Then I rotated the second ring, the one I still currently clicked on, to the right, once. You can watch the video for this build in case my instructions weren't worded the best. I actually bought this home when it first came out, which was like a year before I made this build. I just couldn't find time to do this home because of how big it is. And so when October came around again, I basically dedicated the entire month to making this build. This was actually a 3-part build with the ground floor, second floor, and third floor being the actual home. I made the basement into a pastry shop with the same color palette and aesthetic as the rest of the house. I really like how the royal furniture still fits well with everything else. I know I've done dark academia before, but it still surprises me how all these colors can look so nice together. But I think I was also able to add other details to make this different from my previous one. And my first dark academia build also got ranked pretty high, so maybe I just do it really well. Here's the pastry shop. I was searching far and wide to find a name for it, lol. But I think Dark Delights is a good name for a dark academia themed shop. I'm so proud of the pastries I made. Aren't they just so cute? It took me so long to make those, but it was so worth it. I'm also not really sure why I decided to use the dog bone rug to be part of the logo, but it looks cute, so whatever. I had to kind of improvise since the arch I used on the ground floor stuck into the ceiling of this basement. I had fun using different seating that I didn't normally use. Okay, but why do those pastries look so good? It's making me so hungry. This is another loft I made in the pirate home. Even if you all might think other builds I've done this year can be better than this one, I just really like it. I wanted the bed to feel like you were in an arcade racing game. It was like the first thing I wanted to do when planning for this build. I was kind of worried that the colors I used might not go together very good, but it actually looks nice. It feels very gamey. I wasn't sure what colors I wanted to use while planning, but I think using the blue shades for the furniture, books, and decor really worked well with the pink, purple, and green being used for the flowers, plants. Adding that rocky hole with flowers and plants in it next to the waterfall kind of makes you almost feel like you're in the wild. I also think using the egg crib pink color for the window curtains made the blues, pinks, and purples feel much more cohesive. The white brick walls with the rock-like walls together give the home sort of a balance. It gives a feeling of elegance with a bit of imperfection. I love how it looks like the waterfall from the high fantasy fridge is flowing into the tub. Super duper cute. This build was made in the same video as the gaming themed loft bedroom. I really like the 3 pictures I made and the candles. The chocolate bar like design makes it so much sweeter. And I'm just in love with those cherries on the bed. I've never tried this theme before. I saw some pictures of Moody on Pinterest and so wanted to try it in Adopt Me. It took so long to make all the windows, but I saw so many of that kind of look in the pics I saw. I think the windows turned out great, and the clouds literally look like popcorn wall. I've wanted to do this home for a while but avoided it because of its size, again. But I'm so proud of how well I was able to fill up space. This room looks, for real, Pinterest worthy. The windows, the aesthetic art above the bed itself just so beautiful. I do think I could have filled up more space here though, but you can actually, technically, feed your pets the bamboo. I just love the heart-shaped mini garden. I did not expect this to be here. And it just so happens that this build was the first one I made this year, 2022-2023. When I Adopt Me released the Pride furniture, I was so excited to use them.
They said this phase wouldn't last, but boy, you still got my heart beating fast. This feeling never gets old. You got me locked in, I've lost all control. Let's run away and fall.
This part is what really made me put this build in first place. Look at the pet beds. It's like a tiny village. The bunk beds are also so adorable. I so want this in real life.
This still feels like a dream, playing over and over. This can't be what it seems.
Here's the slide.
Oh, I'm scared of waking up, don't want this dream to be over.
Thank you guys so much for the support you all give to my channel. And I hope to give you guys even better speed builds next year. I'm also very grateful to you guys that have been here since the early days. What do you guys want to see me build next? Please comment them. I love hearing you guys' ideas. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, night.